Hi everybody and welcome to my channel again. It's the second, or actually this is the third video that I've done for you guys, and it's on Gemporia jewellery. So I've got a few more pieces that I've bought recently that I'd like to show you, just to see if you like them as much as I do. They arrived yesterday, so I would like to start with the first piece that I have here, and this is a Russian Diopside pendant, and there are 5 small green stones in this, and it's set in silver. It's an everyday piece. It's got an amazing glow to it when the light hits it and shines through it and sort of bounces and reflects within the stone to give it almost I'd say an iridescent glow. It's really, really bright. I don't have many green gemstones, so I'm quite looking forward to wearing this. I will put a close-up for you at the end of the video and list below where you can get these if you would like to purchase them yourselves. I'm not sponsored by anybody, and I'm just doing this because I love gemstone jewellery. So this one is an everyday piece that I'm going to keep and just wear from day to day with anything from a white shirt to, you know, a green top, or with jeans and a normal jumper. So that's great. We'll keep that one, no problems. It's a piece of jewellery that is with an authenticity card again, and this authenticity card tells me that there are 87 points of chrome diopside or Russian diopside in that pendant, and it is set in silver, and it's 1.18 grams of silver, which is really, really good. And this stone is only able to be mined between 3 and 4 months of the year, purely because Russia gets so cold and they can't dig down below the earth's surface to mine for it. So it's very, very difficult to get hold of, very rare, and again a true beauty of the earth. Secondly, I have a ring, and this is a Tanzanite pear cut ring set in 10 carat yellow gold. And this one I chose because it is graded as AA Tanzanite, and I think in fact it's nearer to a 3A Tanzanite. The grading system goes from A to quadruple A, being the darkest and deepest in intensity. The A grading is quite a pale cornflower blue, and going up through the colour scales from, you know, depending from the colour and intensity of the colours, whether they be blue or purple, because it depends what axis the stone's cut on as to whether or not it gives a blue hue or a purple hue. It's triacrylic, so it has 3 colours that show in there as well, and it goes from red to pinks, purples and blues. So I love Tanzanite. I've got a few pieces of it in my collection now. The most valuable one that I have, which I might show you in my next video, is a loose cut gemstone, which I bought a few years back from Gemporia, and I bought it for a few £100s, and it's actually been valued at 10 times the amount that I paid for it, and is going up each year as the rarity of Tanzanite is becoming more and more scarce. The problem with the stone is it's only found in one location in the world, and that location is at the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa. It used to be found in 4 different blocks of mines out in that area, and it was mined from, I think, around the late 60s, and was thought to be a 1-generational gemstone, which now they've found out that it's probably going to last a little bit longer than that, thank goodness, which is great. And I think they think it's going to last about 2 generations. I have bought it as an investment piece for my children and their children, if they wish to, you know, take on the legacy of my jewellery, which is great. Or if not, if they prefer to sell it, you know, in the future, then that's down to them. But I would love to think that they're going to keep this and pass this on from generation to generation, especially the loose stone that I've just talked about. This again has come with an authenticity certificate, which is great for appraisals and insurance purposes. I'm going to get this one valued. I will again put a close-up at the end of the video. The card is telling me that it's set in 1.57 grams of gold. It's one of 112 pieces, so they're not going to be everywhere, and not everybody's going to have the same piece of jewellery as myself, which is what I love about Gemporia. They do limited edition pieces, and you know, you can choose whether or not you want something that they've made a lot of, or something that is one of very few, and sometimes even one of a kind. This has a pear cut stone, and it's 9 by 6 millimeters, so it's a good size, and it is approximately 1.28 carats of AA Tanzanite. So I'm going to get this one valued and appraised, and I'm going to ask them at the jewellers and the valuers that I go to how much it would cost for me to have this piece of jewellery replaced. Not how much the piece of jewellery is worth itself, but how much it would cost to replace it, because in the current marketplace, where Tanzanite is becoming rarer and rarer, and they're having to go down 800 metres plus into the ground to mine any, and it's only D block that is now being able to be mined, it's becoming so rare. And the price has gone up considerably over the last few years, but Gemporia are selling it at all different rates and all different pieces to suit everybody's budget and everybody's taste. So if you're interested, take a look at Gemporia on the TV or online. They're absolutely fabulous. I buy all my jewellery from them. I don't go anywhere else because I can't beat them, to be honest, and the prices and the quality are absolutely outstanding. The other thing that I'd like to show everybody is this is called the Gemporia Christmas Santa, or Santa Surprise, and in here for £20 you get 4 pieces of jewellery, and they all come, it's a lucky dip, so it's a lovely surprise when you open the parcel. In here there are 4 small bags, as you can see, and in the first one I've got here a multicoloured pearl stretchy bracelet which will go with almost anything. Its colours are greys, peaches, coppers and creams, and the beads of the pearls do vary in size as it goes round, with 6 small ones or 5 small ones and 1 larger one alternating all the way around the wrist. Again, a really pretty piece, really delicate, would be great for either a young person or a gift for any nieces, nephews, not nephews, maybe, it depends, everybody's different, aren't they? So maybe nieces or friends or young girls within your family, or people that you know that you'd like to gift that to. And again, look, it stretches really large, so it will go over any wrist size. I'm going to keep this one for myself, again for everyday use, and we'll just wear it with whatever matches it really. It's got so many colours in it, it will match most of my autumn outfits. So that's one item. The second item in this lucky dip, which is great, I love it, it's really good fun to get these things and not know what you're getting, is a pearl, and I think that's zircon in the bail there, pendant, and again this is set in silver. It's got quite a good length on it, I would say from top to toe. It's probably about 1.5 centimetres in length, and also in this pack I've got a beautiful silver chain that will go with that as well, that we can pop that on. I'll just put that on the chain and show it to you so that you know whether or not you like it. And again, you know, these are potluck with whatever you buy, and you just order them, and if you like what's in there you keep it. If not, it's easy to send things back and return them with a no quibble money back guarantee. So again, I'll show you this one at the next neckline. It is lovely and it will go quite well with most things. Also the pearl bracelet that came in the pack with it. So again, you can either use this as 2 gifts, keep it for yourself, or you know, pass it on to whoever you'd like to give it to. Of outstanding value at £5 a piece. Where else would you be able to buy a pearl and zircon silver pendant and a silver chain? And I think this chain's probably 16 or 18 inches in length. And where else would you get a solid sterling silver chain for £5? And then finally in this bag, and this is guaranteed in every one of these Secret Santa bags, that you get a ring of some kind. This is absolutely gorgeous, and it's almost like a snowflake design, and they go head to toe along the finger, and I think this one might be zircon or diamond, because it doesn't tell me in this one, because it being a lucky dip, what stones are in there. You just choose your ring size, and then they send you out the bag and you have a surprise of whatever is in there. This I'm going to keep. I love it, it's great. It will be great for winter, and coming up to Christmas, all those Christmas outfits, a little bit of sparkle and snowflake design is always very seasonal. Again, I'm going to keep this Lucky Dip bag. I'm going to use some of it as presents and some of it I'm going to keep for myself, but on the whole I think I like it so much I'll probably keep all the pieces myself. I have had a few of these and I have had to send a couple back just because they weren't to my taste, but then that's your prerogative. It's up to you what you do with them, and you can either gift them, buy them for yourself, or even sell them on. They do sell to trade as well at Gemporia, so the choice is yours. I will put a link at the bottom as to what they are and where you can get them from, and to the Gemporia website. Feel free to go on and purchase anything you like from Gemporia, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Thank you.